Today we're going to use the Jost roller bench just to show you the kingpin and how it sits down from underneath the trailer skid plate. We have here the Jost kingpin test gauge. It's to suit both 2-inch and 3.5 inch kingpin, and we can check both the 50mm or 2-inch section of the pin and then also the upper shoulder of the kingpin. On the sides here we can also check the kingpin protrusion. So we put that up against the trailer skid plate, slide it along to the pin to make sure that the pin lines up. So to check the pin, what we do is we go in underneath the trailer, we bring the gauge across. If the gauge won't slide onto the kingpin at any point, then the kingpin's okay. That's checking the 2-inch section of the pin. What we can also check is the upper section, the upper shoulder, to make sure that it's not worn either. So not only we're checking where the lockjaw grabs, but also where the wear ring contacts within the fifth wheel. So provided that gauge doesn't slip on, then the pin's still okay. When the trailer kingpin goes into the fifth wheel, there's really 3 main components that hold it in place. We have what we call the lockjaw, and that's a U-shaped piece. It's got a hole there where it pivots, swings open and closed. We have what we call the wear ring. Some people call it the horseshoe. That bolts into the top of the fifth wheel. And then we also have what we call the lock bar. Now the lock bar slides across behind the lockjaw, goes from one side of the fifth wheel across into the other to positively lock the jaw into place. The components go together like such. The wear ring goes in and contacts on the upper surface of the kingpin. The lockjaw itself will wrap around the pin. When the lockjaw is wrapped around, that's when our lock bar flies across behind. So that positively locks the lockjaw into the fifth wheel. The kingpin can't escape out of the fifth wheel with that lock bar going across behind. For any further information, anything that you haven't seen here today, we do have a website. It's www.jostaustralia.com.au. So please feel free to have a look at the website. You'll find some more useful information on there as well.